If you're a hardworking and super passionate fitness professional that's interested in building a quality, profitable, and sustainable fitness business, then you're going to want to get a pen and paper and listen to what I've got to say. I'm going to go through the different levels of challenges that you're going to face as you grow your fitness business, from below 5K a month to over 50K a month. Yes, you heard me, over 50K a month. If we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Phil Graham and I help fitness professionals all around the world make more money, impact, and freedom. I run the world's largest fitness business mastermind authority network, and I've helped thousands of coaches build financial freedom, a business that they love, and help them buy back their time so they can get on with their life. So get ready, get a pen and paper, and let's get stuck in. Now you should see an iPad up here on the screen. Let's get really clear on where we are right now, where we want to go, and what needs to happen, what you need to do in order to get there. The last year or so has been a crazy time for the fitness industry. Gyms have been shut down, clients have been asking for a refund, and there's just been a ton of uncertainty. But we're now coming out of that into a new era. And safe to say, you fall into three camps. There are three different camps, and I'm going to run you through these and get really clear and be super honest as to where you are. The first camp is surviving. Now, let me just make something really clear. The first camp here is for individuals that have been in the fitness industry for quite some time, or individuals that have left a job and just started in the industry. And safe to say, it's a very exciting time because you're getting your first experience of being your own boss, you're getting paid for your passion, and ultimately, you can see the excitement and potential of building your own business. But in the grand scheme, these individuals are under 5K a month. They're simply not earning enough. The reality is they're undercharging, they're lacking confidence, and they're most likely struggling with mindset and lead flow. And it's important to realize that if you do fall into this group, there's a very good chance that you're scared. And when you're scared, it's quite hard to implement. Now, if you're inside that group, you got to think, how can I get out of this? And one of the biggest, most important ways to get out of this is to simply get good at marketing and sales. So if you're under 5K a month right now, just think, if you got really good at marketing and you got really good at sales, what would happen? You'd be able to close more deals, create more cash flow, build your confidence, and create safety and security for the future. That's the whole reason why you entered into the industry. Now, let's look at the next group. The next group is individuals that what I call are in limbo. And these are individuals that are doing relatively well. They've got a fitness business that is doing anywhere between 5 to 10K per month. And just to clarify a couple of things, they've got a great lifestyle, they're bringing in decent cash, they see the potential that they have, and in many ways, shapes, or form, they've got some status. Their local market looks at them like a hero, they're recognized for what they do, and in many ways, you might actually have some fitness professionals that also reach out to you and say, hey, you've got a great business, can you help me? But the reality is, for those individuals that are in limbo, there's a couple of problems. One, the very minute that they stop working, the business stops making money. They're overwhelmed, they're overworked, and in many ways, shapes, or form, they're close to burnout. They are the bottleneck in the business. They're the ones that are doing all the work, all the sales, all the content. And quite frankly, it's one of those areas that if you are in, you're probably asking yourself, how much longer can I sustain this for? I've got no freedom. If I go away on holiday, I'm still going to have to deal with client challenges and problems. You're waking up to text messages on a Monday morning saying, hey, Phil, look, I've been thinking, I want to cancel, blah, blah, blah. And you have to get another sale. And there's just a lot of work involved with it. Also, there's a good chance that you're possibly bored. You've been doing this for quite some time and you've been living the same life photocopied from one year to the next. And the reality is your business is just a carbon copy of the year before. It's not really going anywhere and you're sort of in a plateau. So if that's you, I fully get it. You're close to burnout. And the reality is you're just not excited about the business and you're growing into pain. And that's one of the big reasons why you can't scale or grow, is because you're worried about creating more work for yourself. Your online business has got a bunch of clients in it right now, and the thought of adding 10, 15, or 20 more clients just simply brings more pain to your life. And you don't want to do that. So you're not motivated or inspired to post content, to do more sales calls, or to crush it and just go after it. And you just sort of float around. And that's where you start to procrastinate and get frustrated. But what you've got to realize is that there is a level up from that. And that is what I specialize in helping our clients do. And if you want to go to the next level, and that next level is thriving. If you want to go to that next level, you need a couple of things. You need to look at your business model. You need to move away from the one-to-one element and create a more leverageable one-to-many system so that you can coach more clients at scale and still provide an incredible service and get incredible results to generate lifelong referrals and great marketing assets. You need to understand systems. So we're taking all the boring stuff out of the business that you have to repeat and do day in, day out, the manual work, all the invoicing, right through to the scheduling of content, right through to how you deal with a client when they want to leave, how you deal with clients when they get stuck, how you run your Facebook group, how you basically run your business is revolving around a set of processes and systems. And if you don't have systems in place, then it's like a minefield. It's just a random, chaotic business that you can't scale because it causes you pain. So your business model is important. Your systems are important, making sure that you have automated things, making sure you get standard operating procedures. And I know this sounds like fancy business talk, but when you really want to scale to big, big numbers, you have got to rely on the business model, the systems inside your business, and delegation, which is the last piece. And delegation is also known as a team. So hiring people to help you with fulfillment, hiring people to help you inside your Facebook group, looking at clients that have done a great job and got great results and have been with you for a long time, and looking at how you can leverage them into a role where they're paid to actually help you deliver your service, where you're looking at outsourcing certain things, whether it's your marketing, whether it's your graphic design. You know, when you're in Limbo, you're typically doing all the stuff yourself, your bookkeeping, your graphic design on Canva, you're editing your own videos. You're just doing a ton of stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And the reality is you are every role in the business and you're spread too thin. That's one of the reasons why you get burnt out. So you need to look at delegation as a way to remove yourself and get out of your own way in order to scale. And that's going to protect you from burnout. That's going to put you in an inspired driving seat so that you can be the visionary of your business and drive it to levels that you really, really want to create your financial wealth. So it's super important to realize that there are stages to the game. And I want you to ask yourself right now, what category do you fall into? Are you surviving? Are you thriving? Or are you in limbo? Are you a burnt out PT that's simply just stuck doing the same things day in, day out? Have you struggled to delegate? Have you struggled to grow? If you look at your financial records over the last year, what has happened? Even though you've been through the likes of lockdown and your online is maybe kicked off, ask yourself right now, can you grow any further from where you are right now without causing yourself more pain and more frustration? And this is something that we specialize in inside Authority Network. You've probably been following me for quite some time. If you're seeing this, there's a really good chance you've been following me on social media and you've seen the kind of results that our clients get. And I want to introduce you to 3 clients that I have worked with over the last 2 years and their progress and what they've done in order to build their wealth, their meaning and their purpose, and of course, the free time that they have to spend it with people that they love and doing things that they love. The first guy is Mark Rhodes. Mark came to me whenever he was surviving. He wasn't making much money, his confidence was shot, and the reality was he really just didn't have a future for his fitness business. He was under 5K per month, and he just literally hated the business. In fact, many times he questioned about giving up. So I want you to realize Mark joined my Fitness Business Growth Kit, worked his way up through there, and joined Authority Network. And safe to say now, Mark is doing in and around 30 to 35K per month consistently. He has more free time than he knows what to do with, and he enjoys plenty of trips out hiking, spending time with his beautiful girlfriend, and also eating in foreign places. So I want you to realize that all of this is possible. And by the way, if you want to go and DM these guys and ask them for themselves, please feel free. The second guy is Andy Me. Andy came to me struggling, surviving. And, well, let's just cut to the chase. Last month, he posted a win inside the Facebook group saying that he was able to pay $20K off his parents' house and get them out of debt. That was awesome. You can see the screenshot somewhere around here. So you can see that we're pretty damn good at what we do. Another client that I want to talk to you about is Kirk Miller. Kirk came to me pretty much in limbo. He wasn't, struggling in any way, shape, or form. He was making good money, London PT, but he was super busy. He was overwhelmed. He was overworked. He had no systems. And quite frankly, was a ticking time bomb. And let's just say he came to me floating around the 6 to 8K mark. And fast forward to now, he is doing 65K plus per month. He's also able to travel the world with his girlfriend, work remotely, and he has now got a PA. He has got 2 people doing his client fulfillment, and he has a ton of free time. He has built a proper business. So when we hear the words fitness entrepreneur, you're not an entrepreneur unless you're delegating, unless you've got a team, unless you've got systems. If you really want to grow your wealth, you have to build a wealth creation machine, and that involves systems and a strong team. And that is something that I specialize in. In fact, there are many clients of mine that have come to me that have learned and then gone on to mentor other fitness professionals themselves. You've probably even seen this. And that sort of goes to show the quality and caliber of what we do. We help create wealthy fitness professionals. We've been doing it for a long time, and you will be very hard pressed to find anyone that gets a consistent level of results that we do. So if you're in any of these categories, whether it's in the surviving category, the in limbo category, or the thriving category, each particular category is associated with problems. The surviving category, lacking confidence, lacking marketing and sales skills, and an inability to generate cash. The in limbo category are struggling with burnout, overwhelm, lack of systems, and no freedom. And the thriving category, whilst they're doing great financially, in some ways they struggle to delegate. In some ways they struggle to make profit at scale because taxes go up, etc., etc. They may have problems managing a team or leading a team and just delegating things off and getting themselves out of the way because they've been so used to doing it themselves. And they need access to wealthy fitness professionals and smart individuals to keep them inspired, to keep them growing. And I have a range of different programs that will help you with this. We've got Fitness Business Growth Kit that helps individuals that are in the surviving range. And we've got Authority Network that helps people in the 5 to 10K range scale their business and get themselves out of the way. And then we've got the thriving category who come to work with me inside Power Room. And we have over 45 clients in there that are between 6 and 7 figures that are absolutely crushing it. So look, I've given you an overview of the fitness industry right now and the different buckets, the different categories that many of you will fall into. And I want you to get really honest with yourself. Where are you right now? What category are you in? And ask yourself, are you happy with that? And then ask yourself, where do you want to go? What is the goal? Just get really, really clear. What would you love to do money-wise? What would you love to do impact-wise? What would you love to do freedom-wise? Get clear on that. And ask yourself a couple of things. Have you got a clear, actionable strategy to get there? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. So if you're stuck at any of these levels, I urge you to reach out and connect with our team. Book in for a plan and action session where we'll sit down with you, get really, really clear on your biggest challenges in your business right now, what your goals are in respect to money, impact, and freedom, and we'll build you a quick little plan and show you what you need to focus on over the next 90 days to make it all happen. And if you want our help, we would be delighted to help you. Now, we'll get really, really clear on that on the call. And if we're both aligned with each other, we like you like us, there may be an opportunity for you to work with us and we can agree on a mutual start date. So there's absolutely no pressure. You get a crystal clear plan on what you need to focus on and where your biggest weaknesses are in your business. And most importantly, you're going to be connecting with one of our coaches who spends time every single day inside our program helping clients scale and grow their business. So you're actually speaking with somebody who is in the trenches and gets to experience all the problems and challenges that our clients have. So you couldn't be speaking to anybody better. And like I've said before, we have helped more fitness professionals than anybody else grow their money, impact, and freedom to levels that they never even thought possible. So you can do that by clicking the button somewhere down below this video, book your plan and action session, connect with one of our coaches, build a plan. And if you want our help in implementing that plan, we'd be delighted to help you, provided we're both in alignment. So if you've got ambitions to scale, there's 5 things you need. You need a plan, you need training on marketing, sales, fulfillment, and mindset. And then you also need support. You need one-to-one support, you need accountability, you need group support, and you need professional support. The next thing that you need is accountability. You need to be accountable to yourself, you need to be accountable to a coach, and you need to be accountable to a peer group. And the last thing, you need to be around a thriving community that supports you, picks you up when you're down, supports you whenever you're winning, and ultimately understands everything that you're going through. And that is something that we are the world's best at providing. So I'd love to invite you to simply click one of the boxes below this to book in to speak with one of our coaches. We don't do sales teams, just to get really, really clear on where you are now, where you want to go, and whether or not we can help. If we can, great. We'll agree on a mutual start date, and I will see you on the inside. Hopefully that was insightful. Really looking forward to hearing from you. Take care, lots of love, and continue to drive business. See you soon.